Yeah. Pull up, we living lavish, sipping on that potion. Global baddies in the mix, with the vibe in motion. Katie got the mic, Lala bringing heat. Podcast popping, can't nobody take a seat. Vibes all around, party lights flashing. Trap soul anthems, now we steady mashing. Baddies in the crowd, yeah, they all look fine. Shut up, big cut, 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 cut,
Should have a clap.
cut, cut, shut up, big
Hey, what's up? What's up,
Hey,
everybody?
y'all.
All right, you're now tuned in to Global Baddies Podcast, and I'm your girl Lala.
It's your girl Candy in the building. And I'm PrettyMobb. Yes, introduce yourself, our special guest, PrettyMobb in the building, as you just seen. Let everyone know what they just saw on that clip. That was my line of self-defense keychains called Fight Pretty by PrettyMobb.
Yeah.
So that's what you guys just saw a clip of. But yeah, I'm Brittany. I am PrettyMobb. That is just me. It's just me. There's no mob. I am her. But I did. It started with promotions. PrettyMobb did. That's how I created the name. I did promotions from over a decade. Really, it was about 10 years, roughly 11. I stopped in 2017. I didn't really do too much with PrettyMobb after that for a minute, and I was like, you know what, like that's like my brand. That's who I created for myself, And then I just decided, I guess, to branch off with other things with it. I really didn't want to do promotions anymore. I really wanted to, like, my heart was in my community, which is East Knoxville. So I decided to do a branch off of that, which would be the PrettyMobb's Community Empowerment of East Knoxville site, which they're all on my page, like, consistently. They're everywhere, all over my pages. So, but it just focuses on, like, community resources, a lot for the youth and things like that. Anything that has to do with kids, it doesn't matter what side of town they're on, it's there. But, like, it mostly promotes anything going on the east side. Any type of events for the community, resources, free things. Sometimes I take donations, never money or anything like that. It'll be like clothing, blankets, hygiene items, things for the kids, things that I feel like they might need or that somebody asks me and tells me that they need. And after that, I started Fight Pretty because I wanted to actually do something else with my brand other than, like, just helping the community. I wanted something tangible. So I started with Fight Pretty to give females a sense of self-confidence when they go out somewhere. They don't have to, feel like they're alone. They have something to protect themselves and defend themselves. So PrettyMobb does a lot of things. Y'all listen, that is very, very, very important. When y'all out here, don't just be so focused on what you're doing. Always make sure you know your surroundings. Definitely always have something to defend yourself. You never know what can happen, and you want to be on top of it, not under the situation. So many things can happen in a flash. So you always want to make sure, especially as young women out here, period, people do prey on us. And yeah, absolutely. And I'm little. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not little, but they might still prey on me too when I ain't got time. Bro, my favorite thing to tell people is I'm like 2T toddler size. Like, I am little as hell. Like, I am little. Somebody will snatch my little self. Do you hear me? I don't got time for it. Right. Yeah, I'm gonna fight a little bit, but I'll be like, dang, they can't get me. I'm gonna fight all the way to, they gonna get me, girl. Having something to protect yourself is very, very, very important, especially something like what you have, because it's all in the legal stance. Right. It's all something you can have if thing does happen and it gets
Yeah.
confiscated or whatever the case may be, it's all in the legal stance. So you also got to be smart and not just have, anything that would go back to that situation that we was talking about last week, which is, a whole nother different subject. But y'all get what I'm saying, okay?
Right.
Because some people have the wrong things on them. So just make sure you're smart in what you're doing.
Facts.
Choices.
And I do have kids chains available too that do not include anything dangerous or sharp for like a little girl or a kid, but it still has like an alarm whistle on it, so they can make somebody like aware if something's going on, or anything. But like I do offer a kid set as well.
Well, bravo. I'm loving it. Definitely. We're gonna go actually get into our hot topic really quick. Lala, I'm gonna let you do the hot topic because I don't think I got any comments. Did we get any?
We got quite a bit of comments
I thought
that
so
I
on our page.
saw. Yeah.
I think people. I don't know why everybody been silent, but maybe that. I think I posted. Anyway, we'll, our hot topic, girl.
All right, our hot topic. I'm actually so anyone that's listening or joining in, so I made a Facebook event. So everybody that's tuning in, you can tune in on Facebook and on Candy's Facebook page. Candy, if you want to go, if you can, look and see and make sure your settings is on public instead of private because I just had to change mine. And
Yeah, mine's always public, girl. I don't be
okay.
having. I hate when you gotta accept and do all the extra stuff. So I just
No,
always
I'm
leave.
saying my page is public, but I just checked the live video and it was showing only me and not everybody. So just double check that on your page, on your Candy World
Let's.
page.
Um,
And then we are also live on YouTube. So thank you all for tuning in. I
It's open
tried
and
to
running.
get yeah, but
it
click
says
the three
Candy is
dots.
now live. Hi
Three
y'all.
dots.
Everybody who's tuning in. Love you, love you. Yeah, it says I'm live, girl. It had me on live last time. That's why I thought it was good.
Yeah, but I'm saying you gotta go to your privacy settings and make sure it's just not showing for yourself, because that's what it
Oh,
was doing for mine. Because
I didn't
somebody
even.
said I can't see the live, so I double checked it.
Nope, mine's public.
Okay, I don't know why
Yeah, girl,
mine
I'm
did
telling you,
that.
I be leaving all my stuff public. Because if you want to find me, you gonna find me. Now I might not reply to you, depending on what you say to me. You got one chance. Don't hop in my DM talking crazy.
Man, I go live and then like as soon as I'm done going live, it's like if you tune in, you tune in. But I'm deleting it immediately after. So if you didn't tune in, like I don't know. I'm really weird though. Like I don't do a lot of
I do
followers
that
on
too in my
Instagram.
lives. I went in live for a few times and deleted them after. But this is because this is a podcast, so it's a little different.
Mm-hmm.
So when I go live, I'm gonna just go live. I'm gonna leave it live. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? But we got
Yeah,
a lot of
someone's
stuff to be
saying.
talking about. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't know. Someone's saying that it's saying content not available.
On who's mine?
On mine,
Yeah,
but
mine
it
says I'm
says I'm
public.
live.
I don't say content not available. I can still tell
Okay,
people.
she's on mine. Okay, cool.
Oh, I'm about to smack him. Y'all ain't hear that.
All right, so hot topic tonight, guys, is how much should couples share about their relationship on social media? So a lot of people tend to share everything. My thing is, you can share, share pictures, share, things that you're going on, share your vacations, but some stuff you don't have to put on social media. Um, so I mean,
My
I
answer for
think
this
it's
is just funny.
possible.
Like,
I think it's possible to have a private relationship and still share your relationship on social media because it's about what you put on anyway. So whether you want to share or you don't want to share, um, you know, it's up to you. It's your social media. Share what you want, but
yeah, facts.
I don't overshare. Like some people just overshare, and then you get the people invested into your whole relationship,
Mm-hmm.
so they want to follow you. But that's called reality TV.
Right. I was gonna say that's no different.
Yeah.
No, I get it. I get it. Yeah, I'm guilty of sometimes maybe sharing too much if I'm pissed the hell off and I don't give a damn. But
Yeah.
then I have to recap and remember who I am and delete it and say, okay, fuck that.
I don't know. I'm a big fan of waiting a while. If I get in a relationship, I'm a big fan of waiting a while before I want to post anything.
Yeah, me too.
Simply because like
I'm
if
the same
it doesn't work out, or if I don't feel like it's gonna work out, like look, I don't let everybody know my business for nothing. You feel me? Like I don't know. I'm just not like that. I would rather us be really invested and like I know that this person ain't really going nowhere and we don't work through all of our stuff before I like let anybody know that I would be in a relationship on any type of social media. Like, because social media is ruthless. It don't matter if they know you or if they don't know you. Like, social media is ruthless, and I just don't got time for it. I'm crazy for real.
Yeah, same. Yeah. In real life, crazy, sir.
In real life. I don't got time for it. I don't want nobody knowing my business like that. Okay. Like now, if it gets to when I get to the point of like I feel like I do want to share or open up and let people know that I would be in a relationship. I'm not gonna say I don't like the girls that do because I love everybody. Brittany loves everybody. Let me just say that I love everybody. But like it gets on my nerves when I see females just constantly tagging their dude or constantly posting and tagging and tagging and tagging. Like every status they posting and tagging, it's about them. Like, and then like literally later on, I see like that person don't even got a Facebook no more because they so tired of being tagged and stuff. Like I don't know. I just feel like there is sometimes it goes overboard. Like people go overboard with that.
And
I'm
I feel
cool
like
with letting somebody knowing that I'm in a relationship.
Yeah,
I'm cool with somebody knowing I'm in a relationship. But as far as me posting everything, no. Like you might get like a special event or some stuff like that. But I just can't do it.
Same. I feel because I'm the way like if I'm tagging you and you're not tagging me and you just reposting, I'm not gonna keep tagging you and then you like, oh, you don't tag me. Well, you don't post nothing, so
and then they don't even like it or comment on it. I'm like, oh god, like I don't know. I would be mortified if I just tagged.
You know what? I feel like men don't understand that aspect sometimes, and then sometimes they got something to hide. So it's in between median on that. It's like you don't know until you know who you're. And
that's why I said I'll wait a while before I will post that I will be in a relationship.
Yeah.
I learned my lesson. Let's just say that I learned my lesson. Ain't nobody
sliding in their DM just because you are on their post. Because you're posting them, so they're in their DM because you're posting them. They don't really care about the dude. They just be like, she's posting what they got going on. And
I done been through that. Yeah, that's why I don't let nobody know who I'm messing with.
Yeah, so social media and posting stuff is very, very tricky. I feel like if you're in a relationship, share what you want. That's like you said, Lala. That's their business. But at the end of the day, I just feel like what you said, it got to be reciprocated. Like if I'm doing this and you ain't doing this, and of course I'm not going to keep doing this. And then if I am still doing this, and then everything just look crazy, and then this is too much, and then I'll be feeling like that's why a lot of relationships don't be lasting. Social media be having a big part of it, and then you're already trying to live the day-to-day life, and then still pay bills and all this extra stuff, and you didn't post it. Like, so you don't.
Yeah, as soon as you let somebody in on your business, everybody got an opinion. That's when you run into problems.
Yeah, so like sometimes you said keep things private, post little snippets here and there, and if you like me, I'm definitely trying to do the reels because I be trying to get these folks. When I be paying these prices to take my kids to like Disneyland and Legoland, I be like, look, I will post all this stuff. Can y'all like comp me these tickets like y'all be having these
check?
Because like I be seeing so many different couples like, oh, they invited us out. And I'm like, I'm paying for season passes, guys. I'm not just balling like that. I'm smart. That's all I am. Like y'all thinking that somebody's ahead of the game. I am. But I got a season pass, so I can go to any Legoland, any SeaWorld that I want to. If I want next year, I might get a Six Flags pass or something. My kids are small; they enjoy that. But that's just being smart and being ahead of stuff.
Fact.
So, but getting it for free would be way better. There's something called Bubble World. Bubble World. I want to go to Bubble World. Not pay $30 a person. Can I go to Bubble?
That I'm getting in for kids price. How much kids price?
Man, what? If I could, I would. That would be like, girl,
right.
get your. I wish, but my babies are small, so it works out. But anyway, let's get into a few of the comments that you have, Lala, and then we can get into this interview and a few games with PrettyMobb.
And Brittany, what did you have to say about the topic?
Oh yeah.
Which topic? The one we just discussed?
Yeah, the one we're still. Yeah.
I think that was her opinion. But did you have anything to add to that?
Oh no, just keep your relationship private, in my opinion, until you really know that that's your relationship. That's my opinion. After that, just don't overdo it. Just post when it's important. You feel me? Like, I don't know. Some people, everybody's different. I'm not trying to tell nobody what to do with their relationship. I'm single as hell. Yeah. I've been single for like 4 years, but like I've been married before too, for 11. So like, I don't know. I just see all different sides, and I see what really works. I've seen for couples and what really doesn't. So that's just my opinion. Just keep things private so you know that's really yours.
Yeah, for sure. I agree on that.
Okay. Shout out to Tiffany. She's watching you all. She said, "Love the question." She said she was looking for us and she found us. So thanks for tuning in, girl. Shout out to Aaron. He's tuning in. He's talking about he has his eye on me. So y'all.
Okay.
Look, that eye on you, girl.
Tiffany did say she rarely posts a status in regards to relationships. But she posts a dump of pictures randomly. Nobody will ever know what they go through, though. Yeah. I think a lot of people do post when they're mad at each other. They want to say, they want to say, oh, or they start asking questions like, if your man or if your girl do this and that. So I think that's good that, she's still keeping her relationship private, but she'll post every now and then. Aaron said he thinks you should just pop on out.
Who? In the relationship, he think you should just pop on out.
Pop on out.
All right. I mean, different strokes for different folks, my guy. Whatever floats your boat. Find your lost remote. I'm for it.
Emmanuel, he did comment and say it depends on the parties involved. He said he prefers to have a private life far from social media. And I get that. Tyrone said how they come together and see fit. It's gotta be about what others think. It's your connection and who are we to judge how you both express yourselves straight up.
Oh yeah. I also agree that you should definitely discuss with your partner before you post that you're in a relationship on social media. Like, don't just go and do that. Like, I mean, that's just my advice. Nobody has to take it. But don't do that. Just at least discuss it with your partner first before you try to go off and just say, hey y'all, I'm with such and such. Because I mean, you might not get the best results from that.
That's me. Like, we gotta be solid and then we can post each other. Like, let's be solid, but then I don't mind. But some things you don't have to post, but post whatever you want at the end of the day. But yep, that was what we have. Y'all ready to get into the interview? You good, Candy? I can't hear you.
Candy, come back to us, Candy. Come back to us, Candy. Oh no. Can you hear us? I don't even know if she can hear us, girl. So when y'all hating people sending bad juju over here, y'all need to cut it out. Go on to
I
bed.
say something.
The helly.
I thought I heard you, Candy.
Oh, can y'all hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah, we can hear you.
No?
Yeah.
Okay. For some reason, it's trying to make me connect to our YouTube and then it like kicked me out. I don't know if it connected to it or not.
On the YouTube. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. If you push reconnect, it's gonna pop you out of it. Um,
Okay.
that's what I was telling you earlier. It was doing.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So we're gonna get into the interview with Pretty Mob. Okay, so for the people that's just now tuning in again, um, I'm sure they're wondering what is Pretty Mob.
Me. I'm Pretty Mob. It is me, and we lost Miss Candy again. I'm Pretty Mob. It's just me. There is no mob. It's just the I. I did promotions. I created Pretty Mob Promotions and did it for a little over a decade. I stopped doing it in 2017, probably later end of 2017. Um, I didn't do anything for a little while after that with Pretty Mob. I kind of just left it where it was at, and then I guess restarted it in a different way. I decided to no longer promote, but to promote through my community and help the community. So I have a page dedicated to my community, which is Pretty Mob's Empowerment of East Knoxville. You can find that on my page as well. It basically is any type of community resources for East Knoxville, any type of community resources for the youth, no matter what side of town they're on, and things of that nature. Welcome back, Miss Candy.
Right. I just reset my whole computer at this point and it's working
It
perfectly
worked,
fine.
girl.
Yeah.
At this point, I just reset the whole thing. I said, okay, this is what we're doing.
So, after I did the community page, I decided that I wanted to do something tangible with Pretty Mob. So I came out with the self-defense keychains, Fight Pretty by Pretty Mob. I have some examples right here. So like there's different things you can get on them. This is my actual keychain. This is my keychain. It looked ugly compared to this one. It's just what I wanted on that one. But it's a whole line of self-defense products for women. Anything that you can think of that you would need on there in order to feel safe and protected when you're out by yourself. Like I was telling them earlier, I'm like the size of a 2T toddler. So yeah, it definitely makes me feel good to have something with me. I feel like a lot of random weird people try me in public, especially because I'm so small. And I'm crazy. So like I don't know why they would try me out of all people, but they probably have a run for their money. But I know I'm still like I'm small and I'm vulnerable and I'm not immune to knowing that, like I know that a man could overtake me at any point. So I know that I want to have something with me in case that happens. I actually just had like an incident that happened last week that I like didn't know if I didn't know what to do, to tell y'all the truth. I say I'm crazy and then I'm telling y'all I didn't know what to do, because that's what I'm saying. If you get in one of those vulnerable moments, you don't know what to do. Like you're stopped, you're stuck for a second, like I've been in those moments before. So I just thought it would be a good idea to have something that would be readily available. And girls always have their keys readily available. So if I could attach something to a phone, I would. I'm still trying to work on it because I know we have them in our hands more than anything else. But yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm doing now. I also have some self-defense classes and fitness plans in the works coming for the summertime. So just stay tuned for that. I'm still trying to work out the kinks and everything with that, and with who I'm going to get to do that through. So I don't want to really mention too much until I'm there. I don't like posting about my plans anymore or telling people what I'm gonna do until it's ready for me to just do it, and then at that point nobody can stop it, because I've been through too many situations where I done let somebody know what I'm about to have going on and it just doesn't happen. So I learned my lesson real quick with that. So when it happens, y'all will be the first to know.
That's what's up. I love the things that you do for the community. Um, I saw you post. I guess it was this morning. Was it this morning that you posted about the support? I was like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about people supporting you. Just keep going, because
I mean, yeah, that's a little bit. That's a lot of it. Let me not lie. That's a lot of why I stopped doing promotions.
and
It was
that's
because I
why I
felt
stopped the
like,
magazine.
yeah, I mean, I
Yeah.
felt like I'm trying to put this in the most respectful way possible, because people that do know me know I can be very disrespectful, but I don't really like to try to take it there off top, if that makes sense. So I'm trying to put this in the most respectful way possible. I feel like that I did a lot for a lot of people. If at any point in given time, somebody could call me on the phone and say, hey, I need this, or message me and say, hey, do you know who does this, or can you get me a hold of this or this, and I would just do it, you know. But that was just off the strength that I really fuck with people. I really fool with those that fool with me. And I don't know, I guess maybe I had a younger mindset. Like I said, I stopped doing that in like 2017. So I guess it was really a lot more of a younger mindset of, I thought that I was going to get what I was giving, especially when I noticed that what I was doing for people was actually putting them in position. And when it came time to turn around and like reach up for somebody else, it was never me anybody rushed for. And that's
Yeah.
just my personal opinion. I could be wrong. It's a few people that do fool with me very tough. Like, it's a few people that can still get anything in the world from me at any moment. A lot of them probably tuned in right now, and that's probably a lot of them are probably tuned in right now. That's all I'm gonna say. I can't see any comments, so, but yeah, a lot of them are probably tuned in right now, and I really fucks with y'all. They've been sharing my stuff all week. I really appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. So, what would you say are your biggest inspirations in what you do?
I want to say my kids, but it's really just to know that I have something of my own, that I have of substance that I've created for myself, because I don't want to just be known for raising my kids. You know, like, I know that was my job to do, and it still is. I still got one that is 10. The other two are grown. My middle son, he'll be grown next week. So, but it is them. But at the same time, it's that I really want something of substance for myself, so that my daughter can grow up and know that she can do something outside of being a mother. You know, she just became a mother. I want her to know that you can do something outside of being a mom, because for years I didn't do anything outside of being a mom. So I don't know. I really did it for me. That's my inspiration. My kids, and for me.
Good. That's what's up for sure. So
I feel
what's
like I
one
never met y'all.
thing
Jesus.
what's one thing that you wish you would have done differently as a teenager?
Nobody is gonna believe this, but I didn't get in trouble at all as a teenager. I was not, like, I don't know. The only thing, and see, Lala and I went to school together. The only thing I got in trouble for was fighting. And I mean, other than that, I didn't start smoking weed till I was like 29 after my divorce. I never drank. I hardly drink now. Like, I never had rules when I was a kid. I didn't go out and, like, I never had a curfew because I wasn't out. You know, like, I don't know. I just was raised a lot different. My mom was very old school. She was 85 when she passed away 3 years ago. So she raised me very old fashioned. So the only thing that I can say I would regret as a teenager was probably giving my mom a lot more grace on a lot that she had to deal with, that I didn't understand then, that I wish I would have understood.
Yeah, that's understandable. That's big too, because
For sure.
we don't think about that, especially as teenagers. Especially as
Yeah.
girls,
Yeah.
teenagers.
We be just worried about ourselves most of the time.
Man, we don't
Yeah.
think about
Yeah.
that. So yeah, that's big.
Yeah, I wish I would have gave her more grace, but that's really, I don't have any regrets as a teenager. I didn't really do anything bad that I wish I could have took back, or anything like that. So I don't regret fighting at all. So if y'all thinking I'm about to say I wish I would have fought some, I definitely don't regret that.
You got,
Bye.
got to defend yourself. So that's probably where we are right now because of that fight. So we don't
Yes.
say everything happens
Right.
for a reason. That's what
Yeah,
Candy says all
true.
the time.
True.
Everything happened for a reason, okay?
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Alrighty. What's your favorite tattoo? Because we know you're tatted.
Probably this one, and it's a cover up, but no one is ever gonna know what it is. The only person that knows what was right here before is my kids. So, like, yeah. And it's not my baby daddy's name. So, and I have the same baby dad for all my kids. And it's not his name. So, yeah, good luck guessing that. But this is my favorite tattoo, and it's a cover up. PJ did it. Shout out to PJ. He freestyled it too. He was like, I'm just gonna put you some flowers and some swirls right there. And I was thinking, oh man, I don't know how this is gonna turn out. But he did his thing. I really want us a whole sleeve of these same flowers if y'all can see them.
Okay.
Yeah, that's nice.
That would be nice. If you ever decided to go through with it, I know that bone right there, certain bones.
Girl, yeah, I don't know. And I'm bony. I don't know. This one didn't even really hurt. I have like 18 tattoos, and only one of them really, really hurt. Only one of them.
The ribs that hurt for me. It took me out.
I don't got no rib. I got one like right here, but that's about as close to a rib that I got. Yeah.
It's yeah. That's the tender spot right there.
I got these standing up. I was standing up after I got off work in a shirt probably like this, and I just basically did like this, and I was standing up, and he tatted me the whole time. Shout out to Tatman Soldier.
I don't know about standing up.
Yeah, I was standing up. He was like, should I stop? I mean, I'm little, so like he was gonna have to like crouch down to be able to, like, if I was to sit down anywhere. I don't know. I was just trying to do what accommodated him best to put something permanent on me. So.
That makes sense. Okay, I got you. I'm thinking of me. I might if I timber over, I'm like, I might need to be sitting down. Right here.
Alrighty. So you said PrettyMobb started as a promotion, and like, was it like a promotional group or just promotions?
PrettyMobb, when I started PrettyMobb Promotions, it was really just me and promoting local music, local artists. I did do artist management. I only managed one artist, which was my best friend. His name's Soulja Black, Free Soulja Black. I managed him. A lot of people kept asking me, like, can you be my manager? Can you be my manager? Like, can you do for me what you did for Black? And I'm so glad that kind of came up, because Black did everything that he did for himself. I didn't do anything for Black that he didn't ask of me to do, or that we didn't come up with as an idea together. So anybody who at any point thought like I could make them like how Black was, that wasn't me. That was all Black. He's the one that did all that. He came up with those ideas himself. He did that music himself. He went and tossed his CDs to people himself in different, states and stuff like that. I didn't have anything to do with that, like how people think I did. So, but I did do promotions. I did do event coordination. Basically, if I was hired or put on for your event, anything that you needed, I was there for. If you needed me to go pick up an artist, if you needed me to be backstage with an artist while they, before they perform, get them something that they needed, make sure that everybody had what they needed, make sure that anything that they asked that they didn't want didn't happen, like that was basically just me behind the scenes. So that's where PrettyMobb came from, and basically what I did.
All right. And so for my last question is for the people that wants to get started in promotions, what advice would you give on how they should get started?
Have some really tough skin, and have have your ducks in a row. Like, don't just start promoting and really just think that that's something you want to do and not really know what you're doing. Have somebody in your corner that at least has had their foot in the game, to guide you a little bit, because one thing people will do is try to take advantage of you. If you're a female, especially, they're going to try to take advantage of you. They're going to try to lowball you. They're going to try to manipulate you into doing things for free, that you don't know you're doing for free. Like, there's just it's a whole list. Salute you if you want to get in promotions. It is not for the weak-hearted, and they get blamed for a lot of things that are not. They get blamed for a lot of things that are not on them. Like, it's so tough. It's not for the weak at all. Like, it's not. You gotta, when things don't go right, you gotta be the one on the phone answering to people on why things didn't go right. You know, like, it's a lot that comes with that. It's not just bringing somebody for a show. It's not just getting on there and sharing somebody's stuff. Like, it's so much more than what people really think it is. It's a whole lot. But just be prepared. If it's something you want to do, it's very enjoyable, especially if you like that type of environment, the club environment, the show environment, event environment, being out in public. I mean, you would probably succeed very well, especially if you have like a little bit of a following to you, people that'll support you.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
For sure, for sure.
I'm trying. Hope I'm doing a good job.
You are.
We love it. We love it. I love when people getting on here spitting knowledge, because some people don't understand certain things.
Yeah.
And as young adults, or even as adults, sometimes you got to break stuff down. And I love it because, like I said, having some protection as a woman, especially when people getting snatched over the border and
Right.
snatched up at freaking broad daylight gas stations and stuff. I done seen some crazy stuff online, which again, guys, follow Candy's World for you, and also follow Global Baddies podcast. I always try to do some Candy's World news on there, and sometimes it be far fetched, sometimes it be crazy. It is what it is, but y'all love it, so just liking it. Sometimes we get those people like, that's not okay. It's okay. It's a question. Posting some stuff. So you guys want to become a guest on Global Baddies Podcast, email us globalbaddiespodcast@gmail.com.
Let us know. We want to put you on. For sure, for sure. Okay, Candy, let's get into the games.
So we're going to play No Filter.
I already don't got one of those, so this is great for me.
You do? Okay, so what I did was, because we can't actually play it on here, but I just grabbed a few cards that, are interesting and something that, is relevant to you.
Y'all, as soon as I found out, like, y'all play games on here, I was super excited. I was like,
so what I'm doing is I'm just shuffling it up, but I'm going to do it this way so I can't see. And then I'm just going to pick a random whatever question. And we're going to go from there. So, first one. Okay. Name something you look back on and think, I can't believe I did that.
oh, shit. Okay, so every time I go to the UT hospital and I have to park in the UT hospital parking garage, every time I go in there, I just chuckle and giggle so hard because, like, way before Trump even became president, like, I think he was, like, trying to be president for the first time or something. I went to the ER for something. I think I was visiting somebody, and there was this giant ass Trump flag on the back of this man's car. So I looked around. I made sure it wasn't no cameras, and I went to rip the flag only, and like his whole car antenna came with the flag. So I ran with the flag and the antenna to the little, like, over to the corner where the elevators are, and I like stuffed it in the trash can real quick. I was so scared. By the time I left UT, they was gonna be right there for me. I just knew they was gonna come for me, but I got out of there, man. Yeah. Shout out to whoever took that L, but
shout out to getting out of there and ripping off his antenna so he can tune in the trunk later on.
I'm telling you. But yeah, I just went to UT Hospital not too long ago and parked, and I told my homegirl, I'm like, girl, I still can't believe I did that shit. So yeah, that was perfect. I can't believe I did that.
Yeah, you was thinking about it, and then next thing you know, you was doing it. That's what happened.
Right. I blacked out, girl. I blacked out. That's all.
All right. Let's pick another one. All right. Okay. That's a good one too. What is the best piece of advice you've ever been given?
The best piece of advice I feel like I ever been given was from a lady I don't even know. I had seen a video of hers. I think I shared it a couple years ago. I share it every so often. Every time it comes up in my stuff, I'll share it. But she was talking about how this man had went into this diner and he sat down and he ordered some food, and he was like mad and like started getting mad at the waiter because he kept seeing people that came in even after him getting their food before him. So he like starts going off on the waiter, and he was like, like, what's going on? I've been here. I've been waiting on my food. Da 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 da. And the waiter just calmly looked at him and told him like, sir, your order is being prepared by the master chef, and your order is special. What they got was not special. Your order is special, so you have to wait a little longer on that. And like, it really just stuck with me on, when you think something might be your time and it's not, and you see people getting their time before yours, but your order is special. So just wait on yours and you'll be all right. Yeah. Okay. That's the best piece of advice I've ever been given.
Yes. Okay. I feel you. I love that.
Yeah.
That hit home a little bit. Okay. I got that.
Patience is a virtue.
Yeah, my conversations with people I don't know be the most too. I had one lady that kept calling my cell phone praying with me. I never knew who this lady was. Didn't know this lady. She kept asking for a person I didn't know. And she would always call when I was pissed. And I felt like I might do some shit I probably shouldn't be doing. She would call me. And I promise you all, I did not know this lady. She called me for a while until one day I was real pissed and I didn't answer. And I felt like I should have kept answering. She never called back after that. That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what your story just reminded me of. Like this random lady calling me from a Dallas number too. I don't even live in Dallas no more. I'm in Arizona. She said,
that's weird.
I promise you. And it was the same lady every time. Something told me to start saving her number, but I didn't. But at one time I didn't answer. She never called back. Crazy, right?
Yeah, that is strange. That'd be something we think about every so often. Be like,
that could have been your guardian angel.
Yeah, she probably was. She would always call me at the times where I don't know, like how she know I was pissed. She was like, "Can I pray for you?" And okay. Yes, ma'am.
That's so sweet.
All you can say when that happened is yes, ma'am.
Yeah, that's all you can say is yes.
Wasn't raised right. I don't know what I'm talking about because you better be saying this.
Yeah, for real.
Okay, so this is a fun one. What foreign language do you wish you were fluent in?
I used to be fluent in Spanish until I had kids, and then I forgot it all. So probably Spanish again. Like, I kid you not. I have two nephews who are Hispanic, and my sister has two little boys who are Hispanic. And I knew Spanish growing up, and I knew slang Spanish growing up. And then when I got in school, I was like, man, I want to learn how to like write this stuff and speak this stuff for real. So I took it in school and I knew everything. Like, I used to go around even correcting my sister. She used to hate me. I'd be like, no, you say it like this. Like, she used to get so mad at me. But like, after I had kids, I don't know if it's like one of those if you don't use it, you're gonna lose it things, to where I just didn't use it a lot anymore. So I forgot it, or like, I don't know, like I forget a lot since I had kids. I don't know if it do something to your brain. I'm telling you,
sometimes it don't leave you. Pregnancy brain sometimes stay with you. I didn't have that
it's
issue.
definitely stuck with me.
I had my last son. I got pregnancy stomach and pregnancy brain because I still get sick. Like I'm like what? Like stuff that I used to eat, I can't eat anymore.
Yeah.
Stuff that I used to drink makes me nauseous. I'd be like, all right, kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, I
to
would
all that.
say with that question, so when I was younger, I grew up military, so I got to live in Germany for like 3 years when I was younger. And so living in Germany, we had to take German as a foreign language in school. So when I was younger, I had a German pen pal. I had German friends, so I could speak and understand it when I was younger. But by the time I went to high school, I don't know why I didn't just take German, but I took Spanish instead. And so if you
I took
talk
German
to
in middle school, and the only thing I still can tell you to this day is Guten Morgen, which means good morning. I
good
don't know how to
morning,
say anything else.
yeah, like I can do the basics, but it's like,
That's funny.
man, because I just didn't keep going, it's like I done forgot it all. Like if somebody comes to me speaking in German, I wouldn't even know what you're saying to me.
Let me turn my phone on.
Yeah.
Say
Now we
it in
got
here.
Man, they don't know
translator.
how good these kids don't know how good they got it nowadays. This Google
Man, what?
Translate
They even
stuff.
got an
Yeah.
earpiece you can put in your ear now that
It
tells you
tells
what
you.
they saying in a
And
different
it tells
language.
you what to say back.
You need them for the nail shop.
Yeah.
Yep.
I ain't been to the nail shop in a while. I got kicked out of Q Nails. I can't go back in there. So I've been doing my own nails
Yeah, I've
for
been
like
doing my
I
own.
don't go to Q
yeah,
Nails. I
I've
think
been
I
doing my
went to
own
Q
for like
Nails
7
one
years.
time.
I started out with polygel, and then I did, which I heard was like the hardest to work with. So that's why I wanted to start with that. So if I mastered that, I knew I could do anything. I can acrylic somebody, polygel them, dip them, whatever you need. I got you.
I do the polygel on mine, but I could do everything too. I just do my own. So it's like, I mean, I do certain like people if they ask me. But
Yeah.
I got like if I turn this camera around, I got a whole nail set up in here. You'll be like, what?
Yeah, the only person I really do them for is my daughter and myself. I don't do them. I could probably do them and make a lot of money. I could have probably did some PrettyMobb stuff with some nails, and I've thought about it. But like I have lupus and multiple connective tissue disease, so my hands cramp up like really easy when I do my own nails or my daughter's. So I couldn't imagine myself just putting myself out there to commit to doing somebody's nails and then like me not
and
be
it takes time too. It takes time too. It takes a lot. Like it takes me a while to do my nails, so it takes time. Yeah, and this is the changing color, and I've been doing the filling in these. So I was like, I'm gonna just keep filling it, but I need to do it. So my next question is, what was your nickname growing up?
I have so many. They all have to do with being little, though.
That's crazy because it popped right up. I didn't make it.
Yeah, I have so many. They all have to do with being little. Like little bitty, shorty swing my way, shorty want to be a thug. Like I promise you, I kid you not. People still tell me, call me that to this day. Like I had a lot of
we called you
nicknames
Shorty
that
in
had to do
school.
with just being little, but I think the one that probably threw people off the most was Windex. But that was like a middle school nickname, and I only got it because I used to get in trouble for fighting a lot in middle school too. And when I got in trouble for fighting in middle school, they made you do cleaning detail. So I used to always be on cleaning detail. I have to clean while the kids was in school, and I'd be having to wash windows and shit. So yeah, I'm not bad anymore, guys. I'm a grown woman with kids and a grandkid.
Yeah, we're not fighting, okay? Y'all leave
No, we don't do that no more. I do not promote any type. Oh, that's another thing I wanted to say about Fight Pretty. I do not promote any type of violence at all. These keychains are not for you to go pick it up and go fight a bitch or do nothing like that. These are self-defense items only, like in times of absolute need. This is not no, I'm about to go get this and go.
If you on the corner and you see the man following you down the street and he trying to tell you,
right? Yeah, I don't play that. I don't promote that. I don't promote anything with I just don't. I lost a friend to her being stabbed in the process of a fight, and so I don't play that at all. So I want to make sure everybody knows that I do not play. These are not for you to go out and just hurt somebody. These are for your protection.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so we got time for one more question. And I got so many questions, and it's crazy. Oh, hold on. Can you close the
Girl,
door?
we might have to do a part 2 at some point. Just let me know.
My son just, I don't know, he just wants camera time or something. But anyway, he knows better. Close the door. So it says, describe a time when you helped a stranger.
I help strangers a lot. I don't like talking about it. I do a lot.
This card right here says you should talk about one.
Yeah, I don't like talking about it, but I know
literally...
it was one time in particular that I can't keep an umbrella. Let me just say that. I can't keep an umbrella in my car because every time I see somebody walking and they don't have an umbrella and it's raining, I'm just pulling over and giving them my umbrella. Let's just say that. That's one thing I do quite often. That's why I don't buy umbrellas no more. I just wing it. But yeah.
Okay. Well, those conclude my questions. If you can let everyone who's tuning in who don't already know where to follow you, where to get the self-defense keychains. No promotion of violence here. As you heard from Miss PrettyMobb, Brittany, don't play with her. You heard her, okay? And I'm co-signing. So don't be doing stuff that I'm not supposed to do. And let everyone know to find you, girl.
Okay, so I have 2 Facebook pages. One is Fight Pretty by PrettyMobb, and the other is PrettyMobb's Community Empowerment of East Knoxville. And you can follow both of those pages to keep up with me and what I got going on.
And also, any shout outs? Anyone special right now? Because I feel like you got a mob. You say you don't got a mob, but you know what I'm talking about.
I definitely want to give some shout outs to everybody who shared my post, everybody who commented with questions, anybody who tuned in. Those are the shout outs I really want to give. Anybody who's ever rocked with me from day one with promotions. There's a few people. Marcos, Tuck in Your Ear. It's a few people, Randall, it's a lot of people, Tiffany, that had tuned in. It's a few, it's a lot, but it's not a lot, if that makes sense. It's some that really, really, really rock with me no matter what I do. So I really appreciate like my day one supporters for real, if anything, because those are the people that get you through the hard moments when you see that somebody has gone through the process with you of try and fail, or do this, do that, and they still supporting you no matter what. That's what really counts. That's how you know they really keep it 100 with you.
Yes. And to add to that, I was watching this video and it said people say, like not that really many people watch, now I don't have that many views or I don't have that many likes, but they put 100 people in a room and they was like 100 people, like one picture. People say that's not a lot, but 100 people in a room, that's a lot.
Yeah.
200 views, 200 people in a room, that's a lot.
Facts.
As long as you're building on it, it is what it is. It's gold, baby. So let's just keep building on it. You can start from 5 and go to 5,000. So eventually somebody's going to catch the drift. And that's what being consistent is. Not giving up.
Yeah, you have to be consistent with yourself first. You have to be the one promoting yourself and putting in the work consistently for anybody else to even want to fool with you like that on that type of shit. If they see that you're consistent with what you're doing on your own, they're not going to want to come in and help you do anything. So.
For sure. Definitely, that's what I say about our podcast, Global Baddies Podcast. If you go to our Instagram, we don't have, we have 200 followers. We don't have a lot of likes, but we've hit over 15,000 views on Instagram.
Yeah,
alone.
my Facebook and my Instagram, I do not accept people on purpose. I don't like a lot of followers. I don't know. I just must be I don't care what I'm doing. I don't care if I do promotions. I got a page for that. But like as far as me and myself and my personal pages and stuff, I have like 600. My block list is longer than my friends list on Facebook. It's like I'm not joking. I'm like 800 strong on block list.
Funny.
But
That's
I have like
why I got 2 Instagrams. I try not to mix it, but as Candy's world, it's my world, so it ends up mixing just a little bit. But I try to keep Candy's world for you and Candy's world separate. But sometimes it's like, okay, my audience in Candy's world is my family, my people,
Right.
you know what I'm
your
saying? And then
personal.
so I gotta sometimes I do gotta mix it to let the people know, hey, I'm still doing this. But I'm over here doing it.
Yeah.
Everything is for everyone and every
Right.
page.
I've
Yeah.
had people get mad at me before because I've told
It's
them, look,
still
this is my
all
personal
public for me.
page. Yeah, people have gotten mad at me before for that. I'm like, this is my personal page. This doesn't have anything to do with anything. This is my personal
Yeah, I'm
page.
gonna put my kids on here, my family. Yeah, my close immediate family. I'm sharing, my babies
Right.
with you. Yeah, so yeah, of course. So we definitely get it. Thank for everyone who has tuned in from season 1 to now we on season 2. Definitely already working on season 3. We just gonna keep building. At the end of the day, you might not have to like it, but you see it. So it's okay. We're gonna still be here, and one day the right person gonna see it, and we just gonna keep moving. And we bringing everybody with us. So y'all come on.
For sure. And again, if you want to become a guest on the Global Baddies podcast, hit us up, email us, DM us. We'll get back to you and get it scheduled. Global Baddies podcast at gmail.com. Send a little short bio about yourself. Send links to your videos if you do music or any type of advertisement, and at least 2 pictures so that we can get you on the flyer and promote you. So definitely get your business, get whatever you're doing. If you're an artist, if you're a music artist, if you're an actor, whatever you're doing and you want to get out there, it's amazing the people that we actually reach from the podcast. And we're gonna keep doing our thing. We love to do it. We've done it for a while, and I'm glad to be back face to face now doing it. So definitely.
Thank you all for having me too. I wanted to make sure I told y'all.
And thank you
for having me.
so
I
much
really
for
appreciate
being on
it.
the show as well. Definitely we're gonna have to figure out how to send me one of your because I'm in another state. You can send me one, right?
Yeah, I got you. I won't send it. I'm not sending them out of state, but I got you.
Cash App you. I got all that. Zelly you.
Okay, yeah.
I want one.
Yeah, I gotta get one too.
Yeah, I need one for sure. Yeah, I ain't gonna say I'm always by myself, but I like to do stuff people don't understand, like, as a mom, as a person who works, hey, sometimes I want to do stuff by myself, so that's when I need that.
Right.
I don't always want to it ain't about everybody toting no gun in your purse and all that, carrying, because then I'm gonna have to shoot somebody. So I'd rather just have what you got, which is better for me to have at this point. Yes, so definitely need one, but everyone who's tuning in, thank you so much. Thank you for being a guest on the show. And definitely tune in. We're booking for May. So hit us up. We're booking for May. We're booking for June. Hit us up, globalbaddiespodcast@gmail.com. And we out, y'all.
All right, that's it for tonight, and we'll play the show everybody Fight Pretty by PrettyMobb. Definitely go like the page, hit her up, and go get you one, ladies.
Yes.
Good night, y'all.
Bye, y'all.
Boy, shut up, big cut. Shut up, big.
I was like, damn, my daughter talking about damn. I said, oh my God, I don't know if they can still hear me. Shut up.
Yeah, I heard it in the background, but it's all right.
Okay, sorry. They heard you, Milani. But yeah, thanks for having me. I'm excited.
Yeah, thank you for coming on, for sure.
I know, that was really fun. Yes, I will come back anytime you need. Just let me know.
I will.
All right. Tell Miss Candy I said bye too, and it was nice.